How's it going, guys? Hey, I want to talk about some basic principles today. And it's basically a forwards and backwards language which the government uses. And it causes great confusion. And it's kind of odd that all of these agencies have been created. I mean, there's so many agencies, I can't tell you how many. And all of them are administrating you. Now, when you go out in society and you look around and you see things, and you've been around as long as I have, you start to notice that things go this way and things go this way. For example, it starts off with your birth certificate. So it's called birth certificate, but then there's also a certificate of birth. Isn't that strange? For example, like in advertising, it's available in the U.S. now, and then it's now available in the U.S. So it's a forwards and backwards language, if you can see what I'm saying. And there's other things. For example, I noticed when you walk into Walmart, which I do very seldomly anymore, you walk through the right-hand side of the door, or the left-hand side of the door to go into the store. To come out of the store, you come out the right-hand door. Very, very odd. And I noticed that because right down the highway, I would say with a half a mile of Walmart, there was a ramp. And when you came up to that ramp, there was a stop sign. When you got to that ramp, there was a stop sign there. And then it was that way for years. And then one day, I come through there and I come out of Walmart and I went down the highway and I got up there and there's no stop sign. And there's these cones and it says keep moving. And then the traffic comes over and the traffic merges in. Okay, it's very weird that one day there's a stop sign and everything had to stop and the traffic could keep going on the right because there's a ramp coming on too. So then one day I got up there, the stop sign's gone and it says keep moving, and I'm going and the cars on the right hand side have to merge over, but I have the right of way now versus the stop sign being there many, many years. So I started to notice that there's a forwards and backwards language. And it's like the system changes things backwards, so then you're perplexed. It's just a few thoughts that I had. I don't know if you see anything in your area that's similar to this, or if you've noticed things that I'm saying. But it's very tricky in the world. The people administrating us is really bizarre. So if you see anything like this, hey, give me a call. Let me know what you found. It just seems to be interesting that things go forwards and things go backwards. Like another example is my girlfriend's a notary. And, she was taught that the person's going to come, they're going to have their document, or they're going to have the title, they're going to have their ID that's valid, and they have to witness them sign, because they're going to sign and they're going to seal as a state representative or a state officer that they witnessed the signature, so there'll be no fraud. Now this is in the state of Ohio. So now the backwards thing, the reason I'm mentioning this is the clerk of courts, at the clerk of court's office at the regular court is where you used to get your notary seal and your commission. That now has switched to the Bar Association in Ohio. So they run it now, the Bar Association. So you go there, they have a whole thing you have to do to become a notary at this time. So the new rules, because my girlfriend got an email explaining that, now get this, any person can come with a title or a document that's been signed by the rightful owner, and the person that's coming to get the notarization done on the document, the person that says, as long as they say they've seen the other person sign it, my girlfriend's allowed to notarize it now, per the rules that have changed through the Bar Association. So you can technically, in Ohio, bring any title to a notary and swear that you've seen it signed. And the notary, my girlfriend, is allowed to notarize it under the new rules. Now, isn't that as backwards as you can get? So those are just my thoughts for today. Please give me a thumbs up. That's very important to me. And we'll talk to you soon.